Howdy, howdy, howdy. Long time, long time. I've been unwell for a while as usual. It happens. To me specifically. No one else. Just me. Anyway, I think we have some things to catch up on. I'd imagine so. Doesn't seem to be much change in there or here. Alright, Griffins. Not much change in here, but I see some extra guns on the wall now. Let's have a look what we've got going on with the boxes. That wasn't there before, I don't think. I don't remember there being a... We've also got 2 more long arms there. People have been busy. And then we've got all the navies. We need a few more navies. I think we're ready. Especially if we got these 2 down here as well. One's used. What is that? Whose is that? I don't recognize... I recognize one of these, but not the rest. Well, we'll probably look through them in a minute. I'm gonna go check my telegrams. Howdy, howdy, Griffins. Doing a decent bit better. Perfect, but that takes its time with me. Oh, I haven't done Finn's voice in a while. This is actually I should probably have practiced this before I came on. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Not for my voice, but for everyone else having to listen to it. What is this? Ease Redemption. What the fuck was that? Where did I get that from? Oh no, that was handed over by Tinker and Islot last time we saw them, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we needed to put that in Clarence's room because he's holding the stolen weapons. I think most of my stuff that should be in my inventory is actually in the boxes, so we're gonna have to go through them again in a minute. Oh, one page. Okay, we're good. Tinker low on cash. When was that? Over a week ago. Gainful employment, Alice. Mr. St. John has requested if we could help transfer goods. Someone we would organise and charge based on people available. That was a week ago. More than a week ago. Lily told me to get in touch about some merchandise. Let me know. Amigo. No note there. Was it from you? No, it wasn't. Finn. So some of you folks buy guns. All right. We should probably respond to that one. Finn. Let me know if you are still interested in selling. Roadhouse from Co. Great battle took place at White Rabbit Marketplace, and we defended our holding there well. Four of pretty boys went down. One of ours, Benglo, was killed. His name means grandfather. He was old and died in the way he wanted in the heat of battle. The rest of us are hurt. I cannot speak well, but we survived. All things considered, we proved our point, and the fight for freedom will continue. We are not done, but I did not plan for what happens after this day. I can only hope others will take up the cause and stake their claim in the city. Interesting. Tinker died last night. Law killed him. That was 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Zoe or Deputy Fisher? Have you heard the news? That cap opening. Opening night is Friday the 7th. All right. And finally, Growler's alive. Okay. All right. So we've replied to that one. We should probably let Alice know we're around and we can see if this thing is still available. Um, no, there was a note to CC. Hmm. Been and to here lived. That looks like us to me.
So you're finally on two legs?
Just about. Oh my god.
Out? What out?
No, I said just about.
Just about? Oh god, do I have to put you back into bed?
No.
Okay, good. Do you want to talk?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Then talk to me. We'll go back to the room. Yeah, Tinker's dead. We got a telegram that Tinker's dead, and one from Chop saying, "Have you heard the news?" So I'm gonna. It's looks like it was 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Now, rip indeed. Wesley would have been heartbroken, but Finn is not Wesley, and Finn isn't really going to give much of a shit. Just to give you a heads up. That looks like Archie. Just being able to do the voice is going to be hard consistently right now. There we go. I think I've got it mostly. Why are you looking behind you? Added even more to the collection. And more paintings.
You see this one? That's partially way up, not the one on the top. It's actually yellow. Bright yellow.
Wait, which one?
Not the one on the top, the one just below it. The one with the leather. It's actually bright yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Are any of the ones on the wall here, are they marked at all, or?
I don't believe so.
I'll just check through. Missing some
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, it'll be in the crate or in this box. I had to move stuff around.
This one at the bottom. That one is marked. And Albion. They're gonna be on that box in front of you, or?
They'll be in one of the ones in front of you or in this one, yeah. Either of them. Because I had to shuffle bits around.
Ah!
As you can see, I made a few purchases.
I noticed. Looks good.
Under the prices you gave me as well. And the
Good
customer
job.
was happy.
Who was it?
A Colt and a woman named Fen Lennox.
Yeah, Fen telegrammed me.
Yep. She was also selling a very pretty cattleman. Which, if we had a stand for it, probably would have bought.
Well, I think
Just as a showpiece.
honestly, we have too many pretty cattlemans, but sure. You want to sit here?
Yeah.
You've been doing most of the fucking work lately.
Yeah, sure.
So I got a few telegrams.
Nova's dead. Tinker's dead. Tia,
Didn't
if
get
you
one
knew her,
about Nova.
also dead.
Who?
Tia, the one who was maybe trying to blackmail me for helping Nova, but then quickly backed off. She's dead.
All right.
August and Chop were pretty much not doing very well.
Because of
They're in
Tinker.
pieces. Yeah, and August, because Tinker. Nova not so much. Also, their gang is kind of in disarray because apparently they were doing things behind August's back.
They've been doing things.
like having discussions. They said that she could take a leave of absence and it wouldn't change anything. But she basically stumbled upon them doing some business that they hadn't let her in on. So she's concerned they're going behind her back. And then this whole business happened. And they can't agree on where to bury Tinker and Nova because Nova wanted to be buried next to Tinker. Tinker's supposed to be buried in Van Horn at the lighthouse. But Van Horn at the lighthouse is where Tinker and Chop met. And as such, Chop doesn't want that. But as well as that, there is Summit, the August Yang was meant to do to Nova. A job they were meant to perform, shall we say. That
Yeah.
they did not perform, that was meant to be Solace's job. And as such it would be, according to August, a disgrace to Van Horn should they bury her there. Now, Solace and the people taken aside, Dick and maybe someone else, they do want to bury Nova and Tinker at the lighthouse, but August said if they bury her there, she will dig the bitch up herself, in her words.
Right. I know you're attached to August. But if she's one person alone,
I
not
don't
going
know.
to bring too much to the table.
She has contacts with the people as well. Limpany Company. I don't know. We'll see how it rolls out.
Well, these other people, apparently Fen talked to them, Solus, Dick, went to us with the guns because of them.
I heard that, yeah. I mean, Solace was always pretty solid with me, but you have to understand she is an oath breaker. She was meant to kill Nova, and instead she made friends with her and went back on what she was meant to do.
like to hear more about this from her.
Yeah, I agree. But we can't do that because then they'll know we got that information from August. And we're not really meant to know all that.
Who says we didn't get it from Tinker?
Yeah, that's fine.
We just go down that route. He's dead. No one to verify.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did we end up in the positive with Tinker, or
What do you mean?
well, we took a few guns off them? Did we give much back?
I don't think so. I think we did end up positive, yeah.
A good call then. Saw it all falling apart, took advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would rather he didn't die, but the boy wouldn't take advice when it was needed.
Yeah, he tried. He tried really hard.
What about his people?
Well,
Jim Lee?
Jim Lee is, I think, also wanting to bury him over at the lighthouse. But Jim Lee is... I don't know. He was close to Tinker, and I think he's taking solaces on Dick's side. I don't know if I trust him, because I met him when he was with Muff. So he's kind of like the criminal equivalent of a prostitute, I feel like.
As long as
Which
a
means-
prostitute brings me guns, I don't really care.
That's fine. I'd just be careful what you let him in on is all.
Not planning on letting anyone in without talking to you. Just exploring options.
Yeah, I'm letting you know my feelings about him, clearly, in case
I
we have
agree,
discussions in front of
but
him.
I think it could be useful to bring guns in. Certainly someone, if he's jumping between areas, that could do with a quick bit of money every now and again, I'm sure.
Also, I've been to Van Horn a few times.
Yeah.
Jolly Rogers were pretty nice to me until I went with August the other day. And they came up to her and said that even though she was mourning, she needs to know she's not welcome there. And she started off with them saying she actually had it on good authority, on their leader's authority. She was free to come and go through Van Horn. But they said, this Cletus fella, the messenger, he called himself, said that wasn't the case. And so she was mighty pissed off about that too.
Yeah, I imagine she would be.
So that may complicate the funeral.
Especially if people aren't welcome there. What about everyone else? Are they all welcome?
No fucking idea. Either way, up until that point, the Jolly Rogers were speaking pretty openly about what they do and what they want in front of me. But I suppose there's not much use to us anymore. I know that Mordecai is a known snitch. He was their inside man for a while, but then he went back on them, so we can't trust whoever the fuck this Mordecai fella is either.
Is this a guy in Van Horn? You're going to have to explain this to me. Even death has a love triangle
well, the Jolly
true.
Rogers were just talking about their gang business in front of everyone, and I just sort of blended in. And they were just saying about how they had used Mordecai before, but how he had turned on them as well. And I was like, oh, is he a rat? Because I don't associate with rats. And they're like, well, he doesn't speak to law, but blah, blah, blah. I didn't ask for a, surname, because it would have been a bit much,
Yeah.
I pushed my luck as far as it would go on that.
Oh my god, one Griffin.
I know that they hate the boomerangs.
I've heard their name before. Who are they friends with?
Well, boomerangs were the remnants of the what's his face? Summer Kid. Kangaroo Kid? Fuck, what was his name? Back in our day. Who's a known outlaw? One of the most notorious outlaws you could name.
Or Gavin Summers?
Maybe. Something like that. They're like
Wallaby Kid.
Wallaby Kid, yeah. The boomerangs are like the legacy of the Wallaby Kid.
I
Anyway,
thought that was August lot.
maybe I can't tell. I can't keep them straight. Anyway, they ate them obviously, and they plan to kill a fella named Kirk, who's been hanging around with Gideon Graves, who they both dislike. Oh, the Jolly Rogers hate them both equally, shall we say?
Right. So we need to talk with a few of the people from the fallout of this Tinker situation. See who we can get set up to take his position in our world of bringing guns in. And you send me a telegram about a job. Is that all gone now, or?
Did I mention anything particular?
Deputy St. John.
Oh, right. He hasn't come back to me. Yeah, I was trying to organise a movement of his stuff and he just hasn't come back. I drafted
Might
all
be
the
worth
paperwork and
chasing it up
everything.
again.
I did the other day and he still didn't get back. So I'll keep trying, but
Maybe he's dead.
he might be. I was just going to leave it a week and ask you again, a bit later, on the off chance he'd taken a vacation to Guam or something.
Fair enough. Oh, shall we send some telegrams?
I think we should.
Eat some chocolate, lay down, want such
And then,
a low roll.
accordingly, they were going to my psychologist friend to take care of their problem, the guy that I've never met, and this was like some entirely mad scientist plot that I must have figured out that I am not capable of putting together myself. Very interesting. Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
I just don't see how this.
What about Clarence and Lincoln?
I haven't heard hide nor tail of either of them. Like, it's been a few days. I sent telegrams to both. Don't hear nothing back. Pretty much been me by my lonesome.
Oh, that's no good.
I kept my eyes and ears open, but
Where were you when all of the shit with Tinker happened?
asleep.
Right.
I literally woke up to a message from Solace saying that Tinker was dead. I sent August and Chop a message. Chop was in Rhodes, and Rhodes was like, "Oh yeah, and Nova's dead too," and I was just in shock. Then we met up with August, and we just stood around talking about what we're gonna do next.
Yeah. You send a telegram to Solus. I'll send one to Jim.
About what particular?
Come to talk.
Cool.
Oh, Jones, thank you ever so much for the resubscribe. I stink. Oh. Oh. Why are we so mean? I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Jumped in so quickly say, hey, run again, hashtag kill Finn. What the fuck, Jones? Can't do shit. Can't do shit around here.
That's so
Thank you very
good.
much for the follow, Jaggy William. If we get responses from them, not saying we'll bring anyone in, just to make it clear, but we could do with more people out there getting things. I think we have just about
Obviously.
enough to make one full shipment. I did get a telegram from someone.
Do you have a buyer?
I do, but I'm not exactly sure who he's affiliated with. We need to drop by and see Lily. Don't know where exactly she's based now, but apparently she gave this man the contact of me.
Hmm.
I'd like to
Hmm.
know who he is because I didn't receive a telegram from her talking about it. Probably grab some food. Oh, really? Can you?
Also, I haven't heard anything about the crates at all.
Good. Means our plan worked. Didn't even have to raise a finger.
Mm-hmm.
There's no glory in it, but there is life.
There is, but I wouldn't hate having some of the respect that August gets sometimes.
That's not a sensible way to look at things.
I know. It's a wish, not a need. I'm allowed to dream.
Let me go get that name from the telegram, see if you recognize it.
Hmm.
We might do, Jaggy, we might do. Although Finn's a horrible cunt and you shouldn't want anyone you like to work with him.
Happy to finally be eating solid food again.
Yeah, about time.
Chop
With
was asking
August.
after you and how you were.
With August and reputation, it's nice for about a month. And then you can't go anywhere without someone wanting to arrest you if you've ever done anything in your life. Or someone wanting to kill you.
You're probably right, but I never seen the latter.
I have.
I believe you.
What was this from? Valentine. Domingo. Send this to Alice. And then we'll send a telegram to Lily.
I don't recognize it.
Let's congrats, Griffins, getting your first 1K shot. Oh yeah, woo! Shorts and stuff and things. Woo! No, neither do I. An awful fucking lot of law around right now. That telegram was from Valentine. Person said he'd spoken to Lily.
So we go to Valentine?
I've already sent her. It was a few days ago, I think. I sent a telegram to Lily. We can go to
What time?
Valentine now. Pardon?
About what time does he send his telegrams?
Oh, we'll have to go back and look if you want, or we can head to Valentine.
No, we
See
can
if
check
Lily's
later.
there, see if he's there.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it might help narrow it down.
Maybe.
Jesus,
Fuck.
There you are. Get out of
Try
the
you lot.
puddles.
Call this one is fall from grace. Or
Did you trip
Hello.
over on the rain,
It already
or
happened.
It's only a fall from grace. If you
Yeah,
really
I'm
want
melting
to
in the
do it.
rain. Oh, it's fine.
not true.
I'm fine.
He's
Fine.
just trying to fight gravity.
It was more of a
Yeah.
fall on his face
Almost
than a fall
won.
from grace.
You did not almost win. It was so close.
Okay then.
No.
Well, you lost.
you need to get your
fight.
money back on those fighting lessons?
Already did.
It was a joke. For his expense.
You have to actually say it within earshot for that to work.
I did. I shouted
Oh,
it.
good. Oh, good.
Trust me, he heard.
Shouldn't be too cruel to the man who's maybe sort of employing us to do security work. Fucking hell.
Still
this
don't
rain.
understand what the fuck is going on with that, and I'm sure Chop hasn't worked it out in the week I've been fucked off in bed, so...
No, I mean, this tinker shit really put a wrench in that.
Yeah. Well, we knew he was going to put a wrench in everything sooner or later. That's why we did things the way we did.
True. It's nice to have you back, Ben.
It's nice to be back and be riding with you, to be honest.
I had only my own thoughts to occupy myself for so long, and it gets very dull.
I'd like to hear where the fuck Clarence and Lincoln went.
That's a great question. I also met a bunch of new meat, but they were all very goody two-shoes, so no potentials, sadly. I just don't want you to think I was sitting on my arse all the time.
No, I don't think you were. Not by the amount of guns we have in there. Like I said, I think
Ow.
we're about ready for a sale. Just need a few more sidearms, but if we really have to, we can fill those out ourselves.
Just a shot in the dark. Have you heard of an M. Lynch?
There is the smallest of bells ringing, but apart from that, nothing.
Alright, that's fine. I was given Metal's sidearm to look after, and it has his name on it, and apparently she was given it by a deputy, and I was like, thinking if it was worth anything I would keep it, but I'll probably just hand it back to her when she's ready.
You separated from the plucky cactus that much now?
No. She had a run-in, and she wasn't happy with the way she dealt with it. She didn't feel comfortable holding a firearm anymore, so I took it.
Yeah, but if you're going to be keeping it, then
Oh, well. No, I mean, I would just say I lost it. If it was worth anything.
it would be easier to say you were robbed. That way, when
No,
it turns up
that's what I
again,
would
it's not
say,
going
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
suspicious.
No, that's what I mean, I would say. When I say lost, I mean whatever excuse would be most appropriate. I'm just not thinking about that right now.
Yeah. No, I don't recognize the name too much.
Okay. Also, I hate Valentine because everything you said about the people that reside there is true. I came through only a few times. Whenever it was busy, it had the weirdest fuckers inhabiting it.
Yep. Always does. Valentine. Makes it
What,
really
why?
easy to run a dodgy business under people's noses because there's so much shit going on. The law are too busy looking at everything else, but
Yeah, but it's fucking annoying.
yep. And if you ask why, I think it's only the people who are crazy enough to live in a street of mud are the ones that live there.
Yeah, I did ask people. No one could tell me why. That's a pretty good answer. But if I may, respond, You could just not take the main street and it's not that bad.
No,
Like,
I
we're
just
not
mean
actually-
anyone who's crazy enough to live in a street of mud
Oh, fair.
is going to be someone like that. I think it's
It's the
why it attracts
weakest-
them.
Weakest argument that Valentine's covered in schmud because you just go around the back.
No, I know. Just the people that are willing to put up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks busy at least. You remember the name?
Looks can be deceiving. Nah, I forgot it already.
It's the
Somewhere with a
Mingo or
O.
something.
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
Howdy.
Keep forgetting those things work now.
Huh?
The
Oh, yeah,
hitching
they do.
posts.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally cleared off the spikes. What's this?
That's what?
Interesting. Christine's hiring.
Was that good or bad?
That's strange. As far as
Strange.
I've known, she's never hired before. Surely Lily's the bath manager anyway. We'll search the rooms, see if we find anything. You want to head upstairs? Strange. Nothing.
No.
It's very odd. Lily's always here. When you've come through here, have you seen her here?
Not always, no. Sometimes this place is a ghost town.
Usually she's the only ghost in it.
Depends. Sometimes it's law, sometimes...
Go ask around town.
Yeah.
You seen Lily from the bathhouse around anywhere?
I have no idea who that is, sir.
Right. Well, have you moved here recently?
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
Seems like you have the disposition towards it. What was your name?
I'm Carmine. What's yours?
Finn. Well, nice to meet you,
Finn?
Carmine.
Wait, did you say your name was Finn?
Very posh dressed person.
He just ran in and out. Home sweet home.
Oh, come on. We didn't start here. We started just up the road.
You started just up the road. I started here.
That guy standing over on the bathhouse porch is the greenest of green people I've ever met.
What makes you say that?
Far too happy and enthusiastic to be in Valentine without being insane,
Aw.
and he seems a bit too sane to be here and that happy.
Maybe he's on opium.
No, I don't think so. Anyway,
Cocaine?
you see anyone else we can ask if they've seen Lily?
No. We should get out of here. Oh, I hate Valentine now. This is pretty much what it's like half the time.
Hey, Valentine, weren't you trying to convince the plucky cactus to move here?
Because then I could enjoy it. But
Can't
I was
enjoy it
actually
now.
more on the side of going to Blackwater or Sandony, to be fair. But mostly for foot traffic, because Valentine used to have foot traffic, but... Well, you can see what it's like now.
There's a few people around now. Got
Yeah,
a fucking lot of law around at this time, though, everywhere.
seems that way.
Good thing we're not wanted. Good thing we're not known.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Should ask her, though, on the horse. She's been up and down a few times.
Go on
I'll
then.
let you deal with this one.
Alright.
Mainly looking for Lily.
She already went through.
Wonder what she's riding around looking for.
Dunno. But she didn't find it. I'll go ask that one that if she goes into the medical office.
No, that's Thomas right there.
No, the one to our left.
Straight ahead
She
is
didn't.
Thomas. Nova's
Ah.
dad.
Oh, fuck. We probably
Why is
should
this?
talk to him then.
Why is it an old fuck?
Well, just because of everything that happened. Like, he must be in pieces.
I doubt it. I'll put
No?
$15 on him being not in pieces. Maybe angry, but not in pieces.
Angry then. Which is the male equivalent of in pieces. But much more frequent and less unique.
Will not interrupt his banking time.
Yeah.
There's that lady again, running into the bath up here now. Thomas, right? Thomas. I don't think we ever got to formally meet Finn. I worked with
Alice.
Nova a bit. Didn't catch a word you said if you said anything.
Sorry about that. I had a little something stuck in my throat there. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I don't believe Nova ever spoke about you, but she was very good at keeping her business private.
You might remember
Yeah,
me from
well.
the time I was covered in her blood trying to save her.
Yeah, I remember you. Was that Alice?
Alice? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Getting used to.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Yeah, I'd like to extend apologies and condolences. Unfortunately, wasn't around to change anything that did happen.
No one could have changed what she decided on that day.
No. I don't think so either.
It's the way things.
Yeah. Well, I hope your life gets easier.
That's a fucking. I'd hope that as well, but I don't feel that's coming anytime soon.
All in the decisions we make.
That's true.
Well, I just like making hard decisions. That way, my life stays that way.
Well, I
Well,
hope your hard
let's-
decisions go well.
Yeah, and let us hope we meet on better circumstances next time.
A good bottle of whiskey would be a good time.
Well, let's hope it's in a bar then.
Yeah, we'll have to get you on for next time we see.
Yeah, but sorry, cut this short. I've got a couple of people I need to go wrangle up, as it were.
No, you go for it.
Best of luck wrangling.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. But it was a pleasure meeting you again, and especially you, Alice. I hope you have a good day.
Tyler.
See you about.
Gonna find out who this strange old man is.
Old man?
One behind you.
There's an old man. Oh, yeah.
Well, good evening. I do believe I've met a Lily. Yes, in the bathhouse. Oh, I see, yes. No, I haven't seen her around. I've been coming and going from Valentine the last few hours. I haven't seen her, I'm afraid. No.
Interesting.
Oh, hello, yes, thank you. Indeed, yes, Sir Henry. All right, nice to meet you, Alice.
Sir
Thomas.
Henry.
An explorer. Yes, yes, I'm putting together a party. We're going to go north.
Oh
As
my
far
god,
as
we're
any
gonna rob
man or
them.
woman has ever gone before. Oh, absolutely. It's not for a while yet. It's got to get the old girl sorted. I only just got Amelia over there. Goodness me, she's a handful of already. And yeah, it's got a lot of things to put together. I'm going to need medical bags. Going to need all sorts of things. Well, you can imagine we're going to need a lot of food. We're going to need crates. We're going to
Who's
need
this man in
wagons to hold
purple?
all the food and the supplies. We're going to need torches, flint,
Guns.
sticks.
Say
I don't know
guns.
if there's any sticks up there, you see.
Say guns so we can rob you.
Yes, yeah, you can imagine, yeah, it's quite hard pickings. I mean, I'm sure there are animals to shoot and things. But yeah, we're going to need supplies, medical supplies. I can imagine people are going to fall, bang their head and things like that.
Guns!
I've been as far as Scotland before, and I'm branching out in the world of exploring. And exploring new places to go, uncharted territory. I heard it's not even been mapped out. Yeah, we're going to push the limits, you see. Go as far as we can go.
Yeah,
Within reason, of course. Oh, you're very welcome.
I have. Oh no, I don't have as much as I thought I had.
Certainly
How
will,
much do you
yes. What do you do, Alice?
1,100 in my bank.
Oh.
Okay. We just put in 400 each or something.
I see. I
Wait.
wonder if I could get your telegram. Would that be all right? So I'm thinking of going out west at some point.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, I mean, I've been paying rent past like few days just from
I
deputy
think
money
that
to mine.
could really be
Okay.
something. Yeah, you good with a gun? Oh, right. Shoot,
Let me
what's
get
your
the wagon
telegram?
first.
I see. Very important to tickle those vaginas. Let's get that down there. Right.
Let's get the wagon first, then we'll get some stuff out
I have to say,
The
it's
people
something
overhearing this
we haven't-
conversation must be so
we
confused.
wanna
Actually,
get
I'm
out here,
I'm
had
going to go on a
son
date
needed to-
tonight with a lovely lady. Hopefully, if she doesn't
Also,
stand me up.
shouldn't we get the furniture
And
first?
we're going to go out west, and I've heard the sunsets are quite wonderful. How eloquent. Oh, you are fun. What will you be doing today? Ooh, what's the business? Oh, Miss Lily, yes, yes. Oh, I see, I see. Yes, I met Miss Lily a little while ago, and I was had a terrible dream. A horse appeared in my room whilst I was sleeping in there, and then disappeared just as fast. And I had to call her in. I was quite distressed.
The old room horses. Classic.
I wasn't sure if I imagined it or not. Fascinating. Alice, I wonder if I could ask you something. I've come across an interesting pink-looking bush in Saint Denis, and people
What the
told me
fuck?
that you can process it in some sort of way. And I've been messing around with a pestle and mortar and some jars, and I don't seem to be getting anywhere. You give me any tips on that?
Man's trying to make cocaine.
Oh my word! Oh, oh, I see. Right, so you cook it up, do you? Very interesting. I'm sure I will be exploring over there at some point. No, well, I appreciate the help. Thank you. I'll get stuck in and start collecting the leaves. Do you know what they do? If I bump into Miss Lily, shall I give you a tip?
Most of the lore left? No, there's a few there still by the looks of it.
That certainly wouldn't be a problem at all. Nice to meet you, Alice.
Yeah.
Right,
Shall we?
let's get you ready. Ugh.
You recognize the lady on the porch there?
No.
What did he have to say about Lily?
He met her a few days ago. He's this explorer named Sir Henry Thomas, or Thomas Henry. Two first names. I can never keep it together when they got two first fucking names. Anyway. He might be interested in hiring security for his expedition up north. So,
I'll be more interested in letting him know he should carry many guns because of all the big bears, finding out what the route is, and then...
Oh, the seed of that shall be planted, I'm sure. That's alright. Some people just don't know where they're going, do they?
I'm not sure where she thought she was going. Which means she was probably too busy looking at someone than actually riding.
You know, I always look at you and I have to keep my distance, so don't throw that my way. No, I keep like a specific distance so that you can always, if you glance to your right, see me. And a little bit behind, you know, just in case you take a sudden sharp turn, you won't deliberately go into my side. Exactly.
Right, well, I suppose we should probably go see if we can find August.
Around this
No
time
luck.
of day, she could be anywhere.
Could be, but Saint Denis is a good option anyway.
Yeah, but if she hasn't responded to us, we might be able to look.
Might be.
She, I think.
Do you want to go back to Blackwater instead? See if
Fuck
Chop's
no.
there.
No, she'll telegram us, I'm sure.
Who, Chop?
Yeah, Chop. I'm trying to call her Penelope. It just seems nicer.
Right, Penelope it is.
Yeah. Penny for short. I know she calls herself Chop and refers to herself as Chop, but because of all the shit she went through, but I don't know. It just feels kind of human to call her her actual name, you know?
Yeah.
Get him, there he is.
Have
God,
they
if they've been
buried
here.
Tinker yet then, or is that still to come?
And they actually have bodies behind Tinker they haven't buried.
Really?
Yeah. I forget the names, but you'll have to talk to Chop about it, but I know they have other people they have not yet put in the ground they need to deal with. It sounded like a fucking nightmare. I tuned out and I heard just a high-pitched whistling noise for most of it because I was still in shock. I just couldn't believe it. I don't know. You see him one day
Yeah,
and they're
well
gone the
that's what you
next.
get from being well known, Alice. A lot of dead people that need burying.
Tinker wasn't that well known.
He
What do you
wanted to
mean,
be.
Bobby? Yeah. Did he?
Certainly had that around him. He was happy when the law knew who he was.
I'm not happy when law know who I am. I want people in general to know who I am. I don't give a shit.
Oh, we
about
get
the law.
that from selling guns.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I've been trying to work on that. My best. But short of doing it myself, it's pretty difficult when you have no inroads, and a lot of these fraternities and gangs and brotherhoods are very insular nowadays.
Oh, we've got inroads in. Just need the stock to sell. We're not going to be selling 1 or 2 guns to people here and there.
No, I mean to get the guns, you see.
Oh, yeah. That's the main issue.
Yeah, exactly. So I was hoping to try and, go around the crossing, meet people, make inroads, speak to... Frankly, if August didn't hate the Jolly Rogers so much, I'd probably be able to get a decent supply of them as well. I still
Why
might
not?
even suggest we go to Van Horn. No, I think we should. I think after we do Saint Denis, we should do Van Horn.
No,
We'll
we
see
don't
if-
have the loyalty to Tinker to want to
That's what I'm
retake there
saying.
anymore, so we
That's
should.
what I'm... But the thing is, August was saying that she might owe it to his memory to do it, and I just think we might have to steer her away from that.
We will.
'Cause-
We were never going to help them anyway.
I know. Well, I was trying to say, I don't know that that's such a great idea. It's a fine place. It's just not worth...
I think
Right.
we're looking at 3, maybe 4 generations of people who give a shit about that place removed.
Yeah. Oh, she kept saying something about it would be a dishonor to Wesley or something. That, like, they would bury the 2 of them there, and that they needed to do it for him, and I don't know. I don't know the fella, so I didn't really give a shit.
Probably another dick.
I mean, he's definitely another dick. If he gave a shit about Van Horn, it's just a town in the middle of nowhere. Decrepit fishing village, pretty much.
Don't
Oh,
think
the
they even
lighthouse
do
is
much
nice.
fishing there.
No, they don't even fish there no more. The ferry is in disrepair. There's no telegram service.
Or do you want to drop by there?
Just to say hi to the Jolly Rogers and see if they actually despise me because they saw me with August, or if they're more open to me and you And potentially we could leave a note there saying that we're buying weapons because they have their own notice board, and it's where criminals go to decide what they're going to do next. So it's above this fireplace in their bar, and if we could put a sign there, we might be
No.
able to buy guns. No? Okay.
It's a bad idea.
Bad idea?
Multiple reasons.
Alright.
Putting out a telegram on a board, a criminal board, which law might see at some point.
I mean, that's for you, not for me, but understandable.
And
I just
also, if there's anyone else that would care about us doing that, for example,
No.
August.
Yes, but we should still see who else is doing it, see who the competition is. There's layers, like an onion, to this.
Absolutely. We'll go through Saint Denis and drop by.
My room number's 5M if we want to check the apartments.
Might as well.
Stones.
People if they were. Ow!
Hey.
Easy, mister.
Had to do it. Had to do it. Nothing but street rats.
Thought you used to be a street rat.
No, I was homeless. Big difference.
If you say so.
Well, you want to
What is
start
the
hiring
difference?
street rats now?
No. I didn't think you wanted to expand the bum network anyway. This is suspiciously not the way to the apartments.
For the apartments then.
No,
Pardon.
nothing.
Just told us.
Might be. Go ask.
Not gonna ask. No, it isn't. Right. Let's see what Van Horn looks like then.
Do you know anywhere we changed before we head in? Or do we want to go
Why?
in uniform?
Oh. It's one of those kinds of places, huh?
No, it's just I wore the thing that you have the same of. I thought could be quite fun if we wore the same thing, but there isn't this.
Well, the red thing.
No, the one that I had to copy you and you had to copy me.
Yeah, the red
But we'll
thing.
wear the one you had, because I can't
Oh,
quite enjoy
God,
it.
no.
Okay, we'll go back. You don't like
No,
it,
we'll
but
get
it's like
changed now.
black.
You've already convinced me.
All Alright, but to what?
Not getting changed into the plucky cactus shit, though.
No. The one you had. The one.
Yeah, the red
that
one.
Was your. Is it red? It's more black.
It's red and black. What do you mean?
I guess. It's very, like, classic criminale, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing the theatre, or are you gonna try the tailor?
By the tailor. Nah. Really? Just ran in here ahead of me, did you?
This one.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
You mind?
Yeah. Take a bit of scratch for the bar as well. I got 20 on me, I guess I could. Do we go into the bank?
All right. Go get 100. There's a lot of people. All right, Miss Solema, how's it going? I'm just about alive, which means it's time for Finn. Or phallus. Oh god, that's bad. We can't do phallus.
Good time of day to go to Van Horn.
Couldn't be better. Anyway, back where we were.
Back where we were. I don't actually come out this way a whole lot, so why don't you show me the way that you would take?
Well, you can either take the railway line or the road. No other option, really.
Not much of a choice then.
No. And either way, there's likely to be snakes or alligators around the line or the road, so you'll probably end up off the road or off the line at some point.
As long as we don't have to go to Emerald Ranch. Emerald Ranch is banned.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of telegrams from Emerald Branch.
Yeah. But we don't go there. And we
You
don't
heard
go
about
there.
the opening night?
Yeah, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
La da da da. Look at that moon.
Or just peeking below.
Huh?
The moon.
Yeah. It's only a little bit tonight.
Don't know why that broke my camera.
Is it a waning crescent or a waxing crescent? I can never remember.
I have no idea.
Gotta find a book and practice my moons.
Going to get a moon book then.
What's that?
You're going to get a moon book.
Yeah, maybe. I get interests, you know. Dalliances that I want to engage with. You know that better than anyone, Finn.
Oh, am I one of those? Oh, thank you ever so much. The resub
know,
scribble, Mr. Lemma. Appreciate you. 16 months.
That's
God
not,
damn.
That's not entirely in my hands.
Am I not?
No, we go way back. You're not a dalliance.
That is a pump action. Oh, wrong place. Oh, it's been a while since we've been back here. Oh, fuck that. I'm taking its fucking coat off. Here we go. That's better. That's better. The fucking bookshop sign. Little bird. Right, where's the wall?
Over here.
Wait, this is it?
Yeah, you see it? Like 6 notes on the mantelpiece. Probably best if you stand in front of it.
Jesus. Have you seen the one at the top?
What does it say?
ISO.
Yeah. Yeah. It's out of date. I just think that's been there a while now. Plus, it's terrible price. It's the same person as the one on the bottom right. Os Contract. Based within Van Horn.
Benny Bones. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else.
Sadly not.
That's good. I mean, anyone else buying?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, there's more here, look.
Where? Oh. Louis Martel. Wait. Mash for sale, no one cares. Holy Mass. Wood shavings? Oh my god, dude. Fuck that. You're meant to offer discounts for people buying more. Has anyone told people that yet? I guess there are. I guess there's some discounts, but not much. No, in fact, there's none. What the fuck? This makes no sense, actually. This pricing structure is so fucking weird. All right. As a mass, wood
Here, Iris.
shavings, February. Oh my god, there's even more over here. What the fuck, bro? Comedy night,
I could tell you look like shit.
and on job board.
What happened?
June.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm okay.
You patched up, Lee? It is.
Yeah.
Was hoping you'd be here. Are you serving today? Are you taking an absence on account of?
No, I'm here.
All right.
Can I get you?
I would like something to
you for the
eat and drink, if you'd be so kind, darling. What's on
Yeah.
the menu?
I got some ice cream, some cupcakes still, some kebabs, some.
We
scalloped
don't talk about that
potatoes,
wave theory.
some cheesy fried bread.
What do you fancy?
Yeah.
I'll take anything. You get whatever you want.
Let's do 2 ice creams to start.
Ice creams? Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of ice cream? I got mint chocolate, peach, and 2 banana splits.
Let's do banana splits.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. There you go.
I hope you like it.
I have not had one of these before, so it will be interesting to find out if I do.
Yeah. You know what? I'll say I like that. Mind me asking what happened to you?
She got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, unless you shot yourself, there's probably more story to it. That's why I asked if you mind me asking.
Oh. Just long story.
That's
We got
someone
time.
saying they mind me asking.
Oh, fair.
Just something that I was accused of doing, which I didn't, and then the person got upset. She told me I was lying because I was nervous, and I told him that I was nervous because they put 3 guns in my face and wanted to shoot me. So yeah, of course I was nervous. And he was like, "Well, you know, when you're nervous, then you're dishonest with me." And then, yeah, then he shot me. So,
Wow.
like I said, didn't do what he accused me of doing. So,
Well, at least you didn't die.
Yeah, sure was.
yeah, that's right.
You still got that banana in your mouth.
A little bit. I'm finishing up. It's good stuff. Is a banana a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit, I think.
Don't know why you
Grows on
look at me.
trees. It could grow
I
some
don't know.
banana trees.
Oh. Wait. The vegetables not growing trees? I don't know. I don't know a lot much about vegetables. I just... Thought I'd ask.
No, I'm not educated in it. I wouldn't know.
Eating vegetables?
Might need to be another book
Or
you get
trees.
yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. About like fruits and veg.
Have you two met before then? Am I missing names here or?
Lee? Yeah. This is Lee. Finn Lee.
Lovely to meet you, Lee.
Yeah. It's nice meeting you too.
You normally work behind the bar here.
Say again?
Do you normally work behind the bar
Yes.
here?
Yes, I'm the bartender here.
All right. To know.
I met her when she
Well.
was still running shy. It was
Oh.
way back. Before I
That's
even
true.
knew who you were.
Well, that could either be a few months back or a few years back, Alice.
Oh, months. Sorry. Yeah, you're
Oh.
right.
Right, well, don't want to keep you sitting at a bar when you don't have to be and you could be lying
I like
down
being
and
here.
recovering.
No, I like being here.
How long have you been a barkeeper for, Lee?
Maybe 2 or 3 months.
Right.
She's pretty good at it. She's got a lot of selection here. That's why I like to drop
Oh, I
in.
don't know.
They always got-
Selection isn't everything.
What is
Barkeeps
it?
are meant to make conversation for the most
Yeah.
part. Keep
Yeah.
it going.
No, I like being at the bar. You know, it's my home here, and the people living here gave me a job and a home. So I to try to,
All you can
you
ask
know.
for, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't
So
even
I,
ask for that most of the time.
yeah. So I just you know, to try to give it back. You know.
Well, that's a
Speaking
nice
of which,
story.
where are the rest of the jolly bunch today?
She's sleeping right now.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty early. You know. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
not around that early. So.
You're right. I just enjoy, conversation.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not
No,
early for
just
some. Jesus.
Or for most people. You know. The important amongst us. I'm only winding you up. Don't get started.
I'm always silent. What do you mean?
Well, like I said, well, sometimes shit happens, you know. So.
Sometimes shit does happen. You're quite right.
Sometimes you could get betrayed by your former friends.
Wait, what happened? Were they your friends?
They were my friends at some point, yeah.
It was either
Those
she knew far too
fuckers.
much about me or she was talking about herself.
Hey, what?
The joke only Alice would understand.
You're talking old history. I don't know that
Yeah.
Lee's interested in a history lesson, frankly.
No.
Oh, I'm listening.
Explain the joke.
I'm not going to explain the joke now. That's not a story for
Alright.
right now. Maybe for
That's-
later.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
You've already had it.
I know. But I like hearing you tell stories.
You always seem to fall asleep when I do.
It depends on how late you start.
In bed.
Exactly. Those are bedtime stories.
Still rude.
Clues in the name.
We're sending you to sleep instead.
I think we might be.
What?
You
It's
okay, Lee?
just- Yeah, I'm just a bit out of it. I mean, you know, that happens when you nearly die, I guess.
And your friends betraying you. Some
Former
friends, right?
Former
Friends. Sorry.
I don't think they were friends to begin with, evidently.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Surprisingly more common in the crossing than you'd think.
Yeah, well, that's why I originally didn't add any friends, because it didn't want it to happen, you know. Because I thought
Yeah.
when I don't have any, then those kind of things can't happen to me. You can't be betrayed by your enemies. You can only be betrayed by your friends.
Yep. Betrayal requires trust.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the worst fucking
Well, I
feeling, to be
suppose you
honest.
could be betrayed by your enemies, actually. You
Well-
trust that they would do a terrible thing, and instead they bring you some flowers. Ultimate
okay.
betrayal.
I mean, sure, you can also have a deal with somebody and that person goes back on the deal, kind of thing. I guess it would be betrayal too, kind of, in a way.
Yeah.
But
Good
the,
point.
the usual betrayal is between people that you're close to. You can't be backstabbed by somebody that is already your enemy, you know, because you wouldn't turn your back to somebody that is your enemy. At least.
You never know, they might turn up with flowers one day, Lee.
Yeah, well, I don't think that that's gonna happen.
Just to betray you again, they might.
Yeah, well, not that's stupid to, like, you know.
Might be worse than
Well-
getting shot, just to fuck with you. They walk in here right now while you're injured, pull some flowers out, give them to you and leave. Not saying a
Fucking
word.
hell. That's dark.
Like I said, I don't think that's gonna happen. But to be honest, I don't think I could contain myself not to jump them with a knife. To be honest, right now. Well, actually, I don't know. I feel kind of hurt.
That's normally the point where people's friends say they would do something for them, by the way, Alice.
I mean, I would jump in, but if there were 3 of them, and frankly, I would expect Lee to, you know, be able to stand up for herself. She doesn't need me.
Right, Lee?
When they come here with 3, I feel like I'm gonna be fucked again. To be honest.
I don't know, I've taken 3 people with a knife before.
Have you?
Really? That's some
Yeah,
badass shit,
McCratty was there, actually.
Okay. Well, in that case, Lee, if they do walk
I
in,
feel like when 3 people jump me, I feel like I'm gonna be flat like a pancake.
I shall spring into action to
Oh,
your side. Would you?
I don't
would
know
you
about
like
that. You've only got 2 bullets in that big gun.
Yeah, but when she hits,
I got
it,
8 in the other
I
one.
mean, when she hits 1 bullet, though, I mean,
It's also a shotgun, so it's got many pellets inside. So if I'm lucky, I could take them all out with a single shot.
okay,
I-
I'm gonna be honest. Those 3 people walk in here and you like kill them or like injure them with the shotgun with like 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
You can have all my money in my bank.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
we've
I
got
hope
to go
they do
kill
walk
3
in then.
people with a
Yeah,
shotgun.
let's go. Wait, is it a lot of money or is it not? Is this a trick?
I think I have like 1,200 in my bank right now.
For
Probably
3
not worth
people?
that.
Yeah, that's quite low actually. Now
How
I
much
think about
did
it.
I hand you last? Don't say that, actually.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Or stop thinking about it.
Okay. Who are these fuckers anyway, Lee?
You will notice when they come in. I'm
Well,
gonna scream at them. You try
Are
to
they
kill
coming
me.
in, are they?
They
Oh,
are
well, I mean,
coming?
I hope not.
You
hope
seem
not.
pretty convinced they're coming.
I just need to know who not to make friends with on account of them being massive backstabbers.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't, you know, like tell the whole story. I guess I don't know.
What you feel
It's fine.
simple?
Oh no, not really. Just
I was gonna say.
I don't know.
I think she doesn't want to tell us in case we are friends with them and then we go back to them saying that she's saying they're backstabbers.
Oh, I've got you. That would be some bullshit, Lee. And I'm not a snitch, so.
Oh no, I know.
I don't appreciate snitchery nor rats
Yeah, I've
of
done
any
pretty
kind.
extreme things to people who are
I mean, they were
snitches
perfectly
before.
merciful because one of them wanted to bring me to Saint Denis, and I basically have to back them because I'm wanted to like not like drop me off bleeding out in fucking Saint Denis. So like, well, at least they're not a rat, I guess. You know.
I guess. I mean, they could still be rats. They come in all shapes and sizes. Who was that? Who were them fellas that used to be around? That were rats. That were like weird criminals. What are they called again? The Creeds. That was it. They were rats, and they was
The who?
fucking Creeds.
Oh, I don't think I knew them.
Yeah. Well, they were like into all kinds of crime, and they were rats as well. They come in all shapes: big, small, brown, black,
Yeah.
yellow. That guy is very drunk.
Well, you'd hope so. Otherwise, Lee's not doing her job.
Oh, yeah, you guys need to tell me when you guys need more. You guys like the ice cream?
I did. The banana split. I like banana. That's why I asked if it was a vegetable or a fruit.
I think it's a fruit. It grows on a tree. I
Right,
think
right you are.
stuff on the trees are fruits, I think.
Got it.
Hopefully. I think. Maybe.
I
Good to
learned
know
something today.
acorns are fruits.
Acorns are fruits. What else? I guess nuts are fruits.
Well, they've got to be if they grow on a tree, right?
No, I think that's right, yeah.
Huh. Well, maybe they are. It
Yeah.
Well, they're not vegetables, so.
Exactly. Not vegetables. They're fruits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're fruits. I mean, they're on trees, so I mean, apples are fruits, and oranges are fruits, and
Yeah, and they're on trees.
they're
What
on
about
trees.
tomatoes?
Oh, strawberries. Strawberries don't grow on trees.
Strawberries.
Fuck.
Wait,
don't they?
wait. But blueberries and stuff are also not on trees. They are in like, you know, like on like little bushes and shit, right?
A bush is
So-
just a small tree.
Yeah, there's also small trees. Yeah, they're like small trees, very small.
Bushes are small trees.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, they're kind of woody and leafy, right?
I
They have
guess.
leaves, right? And then kind of like a small tree in a way. Like like blueberries and raspberries, and they're all fruits, right? Yeah.
They are.
Wait, are tomatoes fruits?
Oh god. Don't do this to me.
Hmm.
Yes.
Answer it, Alice.
Yes, tomatoes are fruits. Because they grow on little trees.
Yeah. They're growing little trees. Okay, yeah. What else are fruits?
Olives.
Olives. They're on trees, right? Olive
The
tree.
fruitiest of fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, fruits. Wait, what's a vegetable exactly? Does that mean it just grows in the ground, not on
Yeah,
a tree?
carrots or beets.
Oh, carrots,
potatoes.
yeah.
But
Potatoes.
they're all underground, right? Yeah. Well, wait.
Oh.
But salad and cabbages are overground. But they're not growing at trees though. Yeah.
But they grow on little trees because they're on like
No,
bushes.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. Isn't salad?
Is it just
right?
me or is
Like-
Lee incredibly quiet?
It's just
I'm like
mostly
cabbages.
you.
Wait, me?
she's like, I would say, medium quiet.
Sounds
Not
very
very.
quiet to me. Anyway, continue.
It's probably just you.
Probably.
Am I quiet?
No, you're
No,
good
not
now.
to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's the salad and shit. It grows very close to the ground, right? It's not actually like a little tree or anything, right?
Wait a sec.
Yeah.
What about like peas in a pod? They fruits?
Peas?
They grow on
Peas?
trees?
Do
Peas
they?
and beans.
Peas. I've never seen peas and beans grow. How do they grow?
In things, right?
In things?
I feel like peas are fruits too. Yeah.
Peas are fruits?
Yeah, because they're
learning
like,
so much
you know,
today.
grow on like a vine kind of thing. It's kind
I'm
of
gonna
like a
write all
small
this
tree.
down. Peas are fruits.
Well, I do. Well, I mean, I
And
don't
beans.
know. I just think they are. You know.
You said it now.
Fruits are small trees. No, wait, that's
Yeah.
not right.
Hello. Can I get you anything?
What do you got today?
I got ice cream. I got wait, let me look.
Ice cream, you say?
Yeah, I got ice cream and popcorn actually, and I got some cupcakes. Yeah, cupcakes. I also got some scallop potatoes and some kebabs, and like spicy lamb kebabs, and then I got cheesy fried bread, and that's it. Yeah.
I get one of the scallop potatoes, and what
Yeah.
kind of ice cream you got?
Well, I got some peach ice cream. I also got some mint chocolate ice cream.
Okay, and then I'll do 2 of the mint ice cream.
And cupcakes, I have lemon and banana. Yeah. Anything else you want besides the scallop potatoes?
The scallop potatoes and the 2 mint ice cream.
Mint ice cream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 of them.
So two scallop potatoes to 2 mint ice cream?
Yeah.
Or was it 1?
Yeah, 2 of each is fine.
Okay.
How's that?
Oh, thanks. I'm appreciate it.
All right. Here you go, sweetheart.
I hope you like it.
Who's gonna grab my own food? Can I please get a kebab and a cheesy butt?
Yeah. 1 or 2 or more?
2 of each is fine.
The cheesy fried bread with jalapeno or without?
Without, please.
Jalapenos. Hey, that means chilies are fruits, by the way.
Chilies are fruits?
I think
According
peas
to
are
what
fruits.
you've been saying.
Do you guys think that peas are fruits?
Oh.
Yeah, peas. You know? To grow in a vine. Yeah.
Are you getting them in on this? Okay, yeah. You should probably start with what makes a fruit, you know?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I'm so
He's
really
talking to you two.
contemplating,
We've
that's
been
all.
through all of this.
We said that, you know, for fruits that are growing on a tree or small trees or bushes like raspberries and blueberries and shit. But things that grow underground or underground are vegetables like potatoes and salad and shit.
Nice
Hello.
shirt.
Peas is a fruit, though.
Peas is a fruit? Oh, they're not a fruit?
I wouldn't think so.
Shit, I gotta change my fucking
No,
notes.
I still think it's a fruit. Yeah.
I think it's a savory fruit.
Yeah.
Savory fruit.
Yeah.
Just like an olive.
Yeah.
Like an olive, yeah.
Yeah,
And
olives are
tomatoes.
savory fruit, and tomatoes are savory fruit.
Are they savory? I thought tomatoes are sweet.
I mean, they can be. Depends on the variety.
Yeah, but
A
not
sweet
as
savory.
Yeah.
I've had a
tangy.
sour strawberry before, so
Yeah. Well, and lemons are a fruit, and they're sour. You know.
Great point, yeah.
This is another conversation I was expecting to encounter coming in here.
it's got
How are you,
deep.
Lee?
Not good, but recovering. Yeah.
There was no one here for a while, so we had to start just asking the big questions, you know?
I can ask the bigger question. What's your favorite color?
Fuck no, I'm not 5 years old.
My favorite color is blue.
Oh, I'm not wearing my blue today.
Wait, what, is that a bad question to ask someone's favorite color?
I just think it's infantile, you know. I just feel like it sends me back to the kindergarten mindset.
Oh.
Like I have greater aspirations in my life than color choices.
Can do much worse. So,
Oh, here we go.
what's your favorite color?
Oh God.
Next.
It was really patronizing. I apologize. You don't have to answer. It was just.
I really
I got asked
can't.
that the other. It's like all the colors.
I think they're all equally enjoyable in their own rights. They belong where they are. I have
Jesus.
neither attachment nor distaste towards any of them.
That
What do you
was
think,
the
then?
most political answer I've ever heard to the question of what your favourite colour is.
No, I said that I think it's a silly question. It's my ultimate answer, but what about you?
Asking me or
Yeah.
her?
Well, either of you, actually.
Oh, mine is blue. I just wearing black today.
Oh, it depends. Some people don't think black's a color, so.
Oh God, here we go.
What?
It is a shade, but yeah.
We're going to have to define colours now.
That's what I was worried about.
Well, if you don't consider black a color,
Oh, goodbye.
If you don't
She took
consider
that
black
offense.
a color, then green would be my favorite color.
I guess let's take black off the table then.
And what about white?
Oh God.
What
Yeah.
about grey?
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Grey, white, and black are not colours.
See, this is the problem when you ask someone what's their favorite color, and then it divulges into, well, black is not a color, and it's just like
I
that's
was
why
nearly
it's
arrested
just.
today.
Hmm?
I was nearly arrested today.
I love how you just dropped that bombshell.
I don't think she
Is
I think
that
she's
why you
actually
got
trying to
fired?
make some
colour.
interesting conversation happen apart from colours.
To be honest, I was just contemplating my life choices. To be honest, for a moment, I'm sorry. I just.
You're all right.
Did you not want to get arrested then? I'm lost. What do you mean
What-
your
what-
life
what you-
choices?
What do you mean? No, I don't want to be arrested. I don't want to be in Sisika.
That's fair. No, you're just in the wrong line of work.
Oh yeah. No, I think I'm perfectly fine where I'm just. I was out with a friend who's like, well, you know, kind of like a grey civilian, and she's, well, we rode past the murder scene yesterday, and I was like, all right, well, that's not good. Well, obviously she told Debbie, which is fine, you know, obviously, you know, there was a dead local that was shot in the head or something, I don't know. Anyway, and well, we met Detective Dalloway again today, and she was like, well, you know, let's grab your witness statement. I'm like, yeah, that
Ugh,
sounds
Dalloway.
great. That sounds actually great, you know. And she's like, well, there's not a problem, Alice, right? And I'm like, nope, there's not. There's really not. And then we went to the telegram station, and she was like, well, what's the telegram? And I'm like, I gave her a wrong telegram. She's like, well, you need to grab me the telegram I wrote you. And I'm like, well, you know, I was eating ice cream at the time, and with another the deputy and my friend, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna quickly, you know, put that ice cream, you know, package away and be right back, and walked off. Just walked off. Yeah.
You just literally
Suppose.
put your hands up and
Yep.
left.
Yeah, just walked off, and then I guess.
Oh, you're
from
actually going to
what-
commit to that and walk out the door then?
Yeah, I didn't run. Obviously, I just walked off to the trash can and then walked off. Yeah. Very suspiciously, but and apparently my friend told me afterwards that she was like, "What's that, Lee?" She was definitely recognized me. Yeah. Well, she's just a moonshiner anyway, and well, then she took my friend to the sheriff's office to get the statement, and she looked at my file, and then she just went, "Oh, well, you know." I think she realized that I was wanted for 3,000 days. Yeah.
3,000. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, you know, I like to live dangerous. You know. Yeah. On the edge.
Thought you said you didn't want to go to Sisika.
No,
I'm not.
no.
It almost
Nothing
seemed
wrong
like
with
you
that.
really wanted to.
Yeah. No.
I was going to ask because you seem like you've been hurt, and when you said, "Oh, I
Oh.
nearly got arrested," I thought you got into a gunfight or something.
No, that had nothing to do with it. No.
Are you gonna tell them the story too?
No, it's fine. It's just some bad choices of making friends. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
I sadly know that as well, so I
Yeah.
empathise a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it can only be I can be backstabbed by friends. Sadly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I didn't bring any tomatoes to
Yeah,
kind of quell
we
the
talked about
sadness.
this. You can be backstabbed by other people.
Yeah.
Be backstabbed by your worst enemies.
Well, it's true, but you wouldn't trust them to begin with, and you were
Yeah, you wouldn't, but then they come in and put some flowers on your desk and
but I
leave,
still
and you don't know
wouldn't
what the
trust them,
fuck's
and they
going
could-
on.
Yeah, but like I still wouldn't trust them, and they would come here with flowers, though. Usually, you backstabbed by your friends and not by your worst enemies, because you wouldn't trust your worst
Usually,
enemies.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk about tomatoes again. It got real depressing real fast.
Well, I haven't had any tomatoes recently, but I did get those eggs because that's what you asked for.
Oh yeah, thank you. But by the way, I didn't notice the eggs and then the tomatoes. I appreciate you. Would you like a cupcake or like something in return, or maybe like some ice cream?
A stew would be nice.
Oh, that's boring. Are you sure you don't want a cupcake or like ice cream or like something else than a stew?
No,
Oh my god, dude.
I don't
I'm about
know.
to snap.
I'm not really much of a. Well, that would be terrifying if you just say, "Eat my cupcakes, eat my ice
I
cream."
can also offer some scalloped potatoes or some kebabs or cheesy fry bread if you want. But you can also have a stew. I'm not gonna, like...
Oh, I'll have the scalloped potatoes then.
Oh, all right.
They are really good. Good choice.
I'm going to assume they're better than the ones in Sisika. So.
I mean, I would seriously hope so, since yeah.
They're made with love.
Yeah. There you go.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jesus is busy.
Oh shit. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Not gonna lie, I didn't expect so many people to come that time of day, to be honest.
Get all
Hello.
you in here and then the fellas outside as well. So it is what it is.
Fellas
Can I
outside?
can I get a stew, please?
Oh yeah. We also have some scalloped potatoes, kebabs, cheesy fry bread.
Oh, you're the kebab woman. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, last time we spoke.
What a
Lady
nickname.
kebab woman.
That's all I
The
got.
kebab woman.
Not going to live
I'm
that
a
one
kebab
down.
woman. No, you're right. How many kebabs would you like?
One.
Infamous.
Yeah. I like to be the kebab woman, so don't worry. Yeah.
Fair enough. Also, hello, Finn. Hello, Alice.
All right.
There you go. Kebab.
You're doing
That is how
well.
I get people's names without asking for them.
Oh, one slipped out my hands. Let me.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. You all enjoyed standing in silence and being awkward.
I'm going to talk to
being
you
offered?
for a minute. Alice,